It's NBA action on EA. The Nets able to control the tip. We're underway in Brooklyn. For three. Missed it. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
It's Washington with the basketball. Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Durant against the KG veteran Iguodala. Irving. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
DeAndre Jordan snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Wall to Beal. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Irving. Durant. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Iguodala to bring it up. 10-2 the score. Beal to Anthony. Beal. Bradley Beal. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Irving brings the ball up court.
Here we go.
And scores.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Beal to Anthony.
Watch that back door.
5 to shoot for Washington. Anthony knocks it down. Jay, mixed opinions with Carmelo Anthony. How will you remember his career?
Well, as of right now, he's a catch-and-shoot type player. But for me personally, Carmelo Anthony will go down as one of the greatest isolation players of all time. Back in his Denver days, his earlier New York Knicks days, there was nobody better in an isolated set than CA.
Count it, and the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw good as he completes a three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Beal. Short jumper off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Hollis Jefferson. The jumper's off the mark.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Knocked loose. Baseline drive. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Washington basketball. Thomas to Beal.
Come right, come right.
Probing the defense. Let's see what's there. Thomas to Beal. From long range, he made his first effort, but not that time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Here comes the screen. Beal. And a throwdown. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hold on.
To Beal. From the outside, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Wizards at the controls. Screen coming. Take stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. Deep two there, won't go. Here's a chance from long range. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And the dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Thomas. Rocking the rim.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Brian Anderson able to recover with the block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Hey, check up. Let's go.
Deep right corner. Lets it fly from long range. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Brooklyn with the basketball. Fires the three. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get 1 or 2 to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
The quarter comes to an end. It's been all net so far. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Wall in the front court. Down by 15. Here comes the screen. Great feed. Sets it. Oh, I thought that was a dunk. Easy.
Not too many times you see a poster for the defender, but that was brilliant.
Kevin Durant with the rock. And stuffs it home. This is becoming a runaway.
They're getting to the rim at will, probably because we're watching Matador defense. You probably want to get in the way of your defender if they keep trying to attack the rim.
To Anthony. Wall to Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's 2 for 2 now.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Durant with the basketball up top. The advantage is 13 points. gets it.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Wall with it up top. He'll run the offense. Has a look. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
So deadly. Now look, part of that is God-given talent. But the other part is that ball speed combined with that handle. Oh, that's off the charts. But he always finds a way to slow himself down right before he goes into that shot.
Anthony to Wall. Mitchell Robinson sends it away. That's out. Last touch by Isaiah Thomas. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Beyond the arc for three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
To Anthony. Wall. Can't miss those. Nets have it. Surveys the floor. And that one out of bounds off the net. Substitution being made in this one. Ish Smith to Anthony.
Screen on your left. Screen on your left.
That's rebounded by the Nets. To Irving. Good. Off a spin.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
Wall across the timeline. His guys down big. Anthony with a shot.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Ish Smith to Anthony. Shot from the lane won't go.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Wizards have it. Thomas. Can't connect. To Jordan. And the basket good at the rim.
This is like a boxing match. If you fight against a great boxer, if he keeps jabbing you at the face, eventually that body will open up. You keep giving up layups like that, boom, a body blow is on the way.
DeAndre Jordan pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Yes, Carmelo Anthony. He's 3 for 7.
And Melo will be the first one to tell you this. He's not ready to be a role player just yet. He can still put up points in bunches. Didn't shoot the ball that well last year, averaged around 16 a game, the lowest total of his 15-year career.
Wow. Iguodala to bring it up. Down a bundle. Yes, And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
It's Brooklyn's ball.
Big pick right there.
Irving. They call a 3-second violation. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Ish Smith. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref's bit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good. As they continue to widen their lead.
It's me, I got it.
Ish Smith. Here comes the screen. Iguodala. Tough matchup against Durant. To Smith. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Irving.
I'm here. I'm gonna have time. Oh yeah.
And the rebound taken in by Thomas. To Smith.
I'm here right here. Y'all get yours. I got ball.
Runner's good there.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
The ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Jan Mahimi with the block.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Ish Smith to Thomas. The Wizards with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. A shot no good by Iguodala. Durant across the timeline. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Defense, let's go.
That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando.
All right.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Into the front court comes Wall. Looking to make something happen. Kevin Durant sends it away.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Iguodala defended by Kevin Durant. Screen coming. Iguodala's shot no good. That pass stolen by the Wizards. To Wall. There it is, John Wall. 3 for 6 now. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. Wall. A pass stolen by the Nets. To Durant. Irving curling inside. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Shot by Carmelo, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Fires the three. Trying to hit 50, but it's no good. Isaiah Thomas tips it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Wizards with the basketball. Shot from in close, no good. Irving. John Wall rejects it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball.
To Irving. Kyrie Irving. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper misses.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Got him. Do that, baby.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
It's Washington with the basketball. Wall.
Watch that cover. Hey, shot it.
Short jumper stays out.
See, I don't like that shot right there. Pass the ball, get the defense moving, maybe set a hard screen, roll to the rim, see the ball go in a couple of times before you settle for a mid-range jumper that's contested.
Here comes the screen. To Wall. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Trap. Keep hit.
Count the basket at the rim.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Wall to Anthony. Missed it. He always has the green light, but the defense was ready.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Washington basketball. Kevin Durant. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Screen coming.
Knocked loose. Anthony. Shot clock winding down to Wall. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not going down here. Going to launch beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Jan Mahinmi. with a piece. Got it.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Knock loose. Tough make through traffic.
Welcome to the league, young fella. But just because you got a bucket doesn't mean that you don't have to do your rookie chores after the game.
Thomas into the front court. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Thomas. Down low to Smith. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Thomas.
Right.
Here comes the screen. Picked up by the Nets. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
This is why I go back into player mode. If a dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Ish Smith. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Get back. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Come on.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Good shot, buddy. Good shot, buddy.
The Wizards at the controls. To Thomas. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Smith the last to touch.
Match up.
Ian Mahinmi snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shots up.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know that's easy. They can't.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Screen,
They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Thomas. No good.
I got him. Here we go. I got ball.
Ian Mahinmi able to recover with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Isaiah Thomas. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Hollis-Jefferson.
Make it hard on him. Nothing easy.
Off the assist.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Isaiah Thomas sends it away. Now a steal by Washington.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a good.
Oh, how about that? A 3 at the buzzer, and it's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.